Happy Mother's Day to me. Happy Mother's Day to me. Happy Mother's Day to me. Happy Mother's Day to me.
Psych, nah, but happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, all the first time moms, everybody. Your mom, your auntie, your grandma, anybody that's a mama. Happy Mother's Day to you, and I hope you are enjoying it. Or not enjoying it, because it definitely already passed, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hey Navy, welcome back to my channel and happy Mother's Day, you guys. My very first Mother's Day. Well, actually, technically, I was pregnant last Mother's Day, so I don't really know if that like counts, but I'm actually celebrating Mother's Day this time around with a child. So let's put it that way. So actually, y'all, it's a few days later, like after Mother's Day, but I still like recorded some footage that I'm gonna include some crazy stuff. Hold on, let me sit down, cause y'all know how I get out of breath and I'm not trying to hold this camera up. Okay, but yeah, like I was saying, oh, side note, you guys, I just did my hair and curls popping, okay? But yeah, so it's a few days like after Mother's Day, but it was so good. Like I had a good weekend, you guys. Like it really snuck up on me. Like I was like, oh, Mother's Day sure is this weekend. It sure is, ain't that something? I have no plans because we've been quarantined. Kyson is sleeping right now, by the way, too. I know he's like tired of being in the camera, y'all, so I just went ahead and started recording while he's asleep. So first of all, guys, look at these beautiful flowers. I love the white roses, especially. Those are so pretty. Oh, I love them. My family actually got them for me, which I actually need to go ahead and change the water out and feed these bad boys because it's starting to fall. I don't know if y'all could tell, but they're starting to fall already because it's been like a few days, but hold on, let me go change the water out. Okay. And they need to be fed. Yeah, so we actually celebrated Mother's Day on the Saturday instead of Sunday, and like all my family came over, and happy Mother's Day to my mother as well. I posted like y'all, I found this throwback video of me and my mom in the late 90s. Oh my gosh, it is my favorite video now. Like I posted it on Instagram, and I also made like a little comparison video on TikTok, and it's actually going up. Like everyone loves that video, so follow me on TikTok and go watch that, and follow me on Instagram if you guys want to see it. Well, actually I'll insert it like on here, the video, but if you want to see the TikTok thing that I made, go watch that. But y'all, I'm about to insert it. Look at this video.
Hey, look, Daddy, look at Daddy.
Yeah, it's your last day national. November 1st, 1999.
What's Daddy doing? Daddy's seeing Naomi. Where's Naomi? Hi.
Hi, Mimi.
Who's beautiful? Show them who's beautiful. Show them who's beautiful. Go on, say who's beautiful. You're beautiful.
Wasn't that just so sweet, you guys? Like, I appreciate her so much. Shout out to my mom. Happy Mother's Day to her, and happy Mother's Day to me. And on my Instagram post, I posted twice, of course, one for myself and one for my mom, because without her, there is no me, period. My mom has been mothering 5 times for a long time. Like, I'm struggling with one. My point is, I appreciate my mom. I appreciate her for teaching me all my motherly traits as I'm still learning them right now. I just feel so appreciative of this time and the fact that I can celebrate my first Mother's Day. Like, it's a really, really warm feeling. And I'm just gonna share with you guys how it went. So my family put together like this creative interview, like really like a questionnaire type of thing. They said they got the idea from the Kardashians. So it was like me and my mom both like opening up to each other, asking each other questions, basically about the topic of motherhood. And it's really for personal keepsakes, but I do want to share some of it with you guys, just like to show you guys a little taste of like, you know, what we did. And it was just really fun, really chill, really open, but at the same time personal, and I really just liked it. It was a really, really good idea. So shout out to my family for putting that together. I feel like that was like super creative. Like, so it's Mother's Day, and me and Mommy are about to do a little Mother's Day questionnaire interview type of situation that my sisters and my dad put together. And Joe.
And wherever he might be. And we're just going to go with the flow and answer some of these questions. We don't know what they are, so let's see. Let's get into it.
What was the day I was born like?
Well, you were, it was scheduled, so I didn't go into labor. Out of 5 kids, 3 of them were without pain medication, and the last 2 was I had epidural and stuff like that. So those were the easiest by far. The easiest. Didn't wipe me out. I bounced back quicker. It wasn't as hard on my body. There was just so many benefits to having the epidural. So out of the 3 that I didn't, yours was probably a little easier. But from what I can remember, everything went fine. It wasn't long and drawn out. Yes, I had to, push and do the usual stuff, but it wasn't crazy. So that's the way I remember it. What has the first 6 months of motherhood been like for you?
It's been an adjustment, definitely. It's been a lot of different phases, and an adjustment is like the best way I can put it, I think, because every phase is different and every phase is just like a transition. So it's a learning process for me. Also, Kyson is learning at the same time. So it's kind of just like difficult to adjust. And then as soon as you kind of get comfortable with it, it's like another change again. So it's like you're always kind of turning like the table, but I've been getting a lot of help and advice. So that's been taking some weight off my shoulders. So. And it's been fun. It's been exciting. Like every stage is like exciting as well. So
Watching him grow.
Yeah.
All the new things that he's doing.
Right. Even though I'm learning during it, it's kind of cool that I'm learning from my own like son. I've never been around other kids and stuff, so it makes me kind of curious. Like, I wonder what rate like they go, or what pace that child goes at, or if that child does that too. So.
Yeah, like when Sacred came to visit.
Yeah, Sacred came. Yeah, Sacred came, and I was like, oh,
that's him in a month.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like an older
That's your
Tyson.
future.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah. You don't know what to expect really. So,
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So.
And then you learn to trust yourself more as well, because you didn't know, and now you're knowing in the process.
Yeah.
So now you're learning to say, okay, because sometimes I'll suggest something like, no, we're not doing that. I'm like, okay. But it's good because she's.
And then sometimes I'm like, what do I do?
Yeah. So it goes both ways. So yeah, good stuff. How did you choose Kyson's name?
I think it stemmed from a different name. I honestly forgot what name it stemmed from, but I kind of just like.
Caden.
Yeah, Caden. So I had Caden in mind, but it was like too simple to me. I wanted something different that stood out. So I kind of just like tweaked it, and I just let it sit on my mind for a couple of days, and like ideas came and went. I just came up with like Kyson, and it kind of stuck. Well, it did stick, not kind of stuck, but it stuck. Yeah, like at that point I knew Kyson. Yeah. So okay, what's your proudest moment as a mom? Dang,
That's a tough question because you have a lot of proud moments, right?
Yeah. Or what's one of
Top three. Just pick one.
when you graduate, when you do well in life, when you get a good job, when you find somebody that loves you and you're with that person, those are proud moments because you've made good choices and they're going to continue to benefit you in life. When you've decided to go to school, when you're trying new things and trusting yourself, when you're doing a good job with a baby that you've never had a baby, those are proud moments. When you just make good choices because it makes you feel like, oh gosh, they listen. They listen, they got it. You know, they're gonna be okay. Those are proud, lots of proud moments. Lots. When you win a race, when you do well, you know, when I see you being a good friend to somebody. It's the late part of the day that gets a little out of control.
Right.
And that may take some tough love to be able to control that. Meaning you gotta let him cry a little bit, or you gotta call on the help that you have for a couple of hours, so that you know, okay, can you take him for an hour or 30 minutes or whatever, 2 hours, and you know you have that time. And then when you get back to him, you know, okay, Kyson, this is your book to read, to take a bath, to unwind, to go to bed. You have to create that environment for him. They get used to it really quickly. You know? It's when they drive you that drives you nuts. And I had 5 kids, well, at the time 4, driving just in every which way. It's impossible to maintain any kind of structure or peace or anything. It's very, very chaotic.
What was your relationship with your mom like?
We were very close always. Even as a child, I didn't have my own room. I slept with my mom. So used to her. She was always a big lady. I remember sleeping with my leg flipped over her whole big body, and I was always with my mom. So just always in life as I got older, and like I never veered away from her or left her or was away from her. We were always connected. Even there was one time when I left to go live with Miles, and when I had Chantel.
What is my relationship like with you? Definitely, like, not that anyone asked for me to sum it up in one word, but if I could sum it up in one word, it would be strong. It's like a friendship mixed with parenting, and it's just like all around just great, really close.
So what I wanted to add is one of the questions I think a good question to ask any parent is, what is your role as a parent? What is your main role and objective as a parent? And to me, you spend your whole life and your whole relationship trying to tell kids how great they are and all the amazing things that they have the ability to do. So just like Kyson, he was doing something today, and somebody says he didn't know that he could fall off of there, like he has no sense of depth or fear or safety. And the only thing that tells him that he can't do it is his experience with the world. So what happens is that if I have a child and I look at them and say, oh my God, this child, you really think your child can become anything and be anything that they want to be, like anything. But then they get in the world and the world tells them the opposite. So the constant fight from their little until they become a young adult is them thinking they can't do something, you keep telling them that they can do it. Because God has a destiny and a purpose in every person, every child.
Like realizing your potential.
Your potential.
You can only do so much.
Potential. I hate expectations because people put expectations on you. You never want to live by people's expectations ever, because you will always fail them and they will always fail you. So you can't put expectations. But when you know people have potential. Like you know, people might say, oh, well, she had a baby and she doesn't have anybody she's a single mom. Like she did it wrong. Hey, jump back on home. No, I'm good. I'm going to meet somebody. I'm going to meet the perfect person who's going to create a family, and that's what I want. And don't let the world dictate who you are and what you become. You are you have greatness in you. You have God, and God has nothing but great things planned for you. And don't settle. When you guys settle, you talk about what makes us proud. What breaks our heart the most is when you settle for less because you don't have to. You can have the best of life. And when you have kids is when you know.
Yeah.
Because if Kyson makes choices and you know it's not in his best interest, it's gonna break your little heart.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it, and so many times where you say, like, you won't understand until you're a mom, you won't understand until you're a parent. Like, already, even though Kyson's only 6 months, like, there's certain things where it's like, it clicks, like, yeah, she was right. Like,
Don't forget to click like and subscribe.
it's actually comment like okay.
Happy Mother's Day 2020.
2020, baby.
Best mom ever. Yes. Love you, mom. Love you.
I caught myself trying to do a prank, y'all. Trying to do a prank. It was all my sister's idea. Cause everybody was like at the house, like it was like all my family, and she was like, just do it, just do it. So I caught myself acting like I dropped Kyson. And it was such a flop. It was such a fail. I'm a good actress though. I was trying to bring everything downstairs at once because somebody wouldn't help me.
Oh, wait, well, don't do that.
No, are you okay?
He's fine. He's not even crying.
But it was a loud thump, and it was in the same spot that the scratch happened.
All right, that's fine. It's fine.
gosh.
If he wasn't okay, he would cry.
No, Kyson, are you okay? Are you okay? He started crying, then he stopped, so it's like a,
Yeah, you're okay, baby.
It's fine. It's gonna catch up to him later. It was on the hard part of the floor.
Did he fall off?
He dropped, literally. I had stuff in my hands, and he dropped with it.
What are we gonna have with the salad?
Huh?
What are we gonna have with the salad?
Is he okay?
I don't know.
He's
He's acting fine, but literally it can catch up to him later.
I understand, but if he's not fine, he would cry. Trust me, he would cry.
Is this a prank?
No, I dropped him.
Who didn't help you? Josiah didn't help her?
I thought it was a prank because Josiah was standing there like smiling.
Clearly he doesn't care.
Joe, you gotta
He
do
thinks it's a
better,
joke.
Joe. Okay? Say sorry?
Yeah.
Good. You gotta do better than that. Gotta look out for each other. You can't do better. Ginger. And then I added this to it, and it came out like one of those things in
It was a prank if anybody cares. It was a prank.
Falling down the stairs.
He didn't really fall.
It was actually work.
You played they didn't care.
I was like, what kind of stuff is salad? What you want with salad? This was like
This was how
back
salad.
to the computer.
That is crazy. Y'all ridiculous. He was fine. He was laughing.
I told Mariah that he wasn't going to be crying.
I thought this sorry. That was my big. I thought you were just being like kind of
Dramatic?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yo.
And then Josiah, I accidentally saw Josiah at the top of the stairs smiling, so I was like,
Joe, you ruined the prank because you were smiling. You're supposed to be in on it.
Good job.
Meanwhile, Kyson
Chilling.
he doesn't even know.
Like, why y'all throw me around the stairs?
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Drop down in the comments how you guys celebrated Mother's Day. If you're a mother, shout out to you. Good luck on your journey. And let me know what you did for your mom or how you spent your day. And yeah, Navy, thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video because I'm pretty sure Kyson is about to wake up soon. So